Good morning, it's day 79 of my through hike. I just left the mountain home B&B and cabin, which is where I stayed last night. I just needed somewhere to shower, do laundry, use as a quick base camp while I resupplied, and Gyatso and his family from last year, one of his families from last year, were driving up from trail days because that was this weekend. So I was like, hey, I'm in Front Royal, do you want to come say hi? And he's like, yeah, we'll stop for food. So I got to see Gyatso last night, which was very, very fun. I don't know if he's watching these, so if you are watching, skip these next couple seconds because I don't want to admit this to you. But I missed him and it was good to see him. He's a good friend. Today's been kind of a funky, weird day. First of all, I didn't get 10 miles done until almost 2 p.m. today, which is absurd for me. I can usually get that done around 11:30. But that did sort of mess up my plan to do almost 24 today. Because now if I do 24, I'm going to be getting there in the dark, and I hate night hiking. So I think I'm doing the 15 option to Whiskey Hollow Shelter tonight. My dad kind of had to talk me into this because I'm like, no, I really don't want to stay there. It's going to mess up my plan for the rest of the week. He's like, Dex, just do it. I'm like, oh, fine. Because right after this shelter, you get into Sky Meadow State Park, and there's no stealth camping allowed in Sky Meadow State Park. So, kind of got a long stretch where I can't camp, and past Sky Meadow, it doesn't look like there's any really good stealth spots either, so guess it's gonna be a 15 out of town. Good morning. I think today's actually day 79 of my through hike because the math's better when it's day 79 today. But I stayed at Whiskey Hollow Shelter last night. It's a very nice shelter. It does not have nice tenting, and because it is post trail days and I expect a trail days norovirus bubble, I'm tenting a lot. But today the goal is to do between like 21 and 26 miles, somewhere in there, which will get me a short-ish day into Harper's Ferry tomorrow. And I do need to stop at the Bear's Den Hostel, not to pick anything up, but because my chargers keep breaking, like my portable chargers, and they're both dead right now, so I need to stop there to charge up. That's about 18 miles in today. Oh, it's time. I trip as I'm doing it, of course. Roller coaster. And for today's big thank you for doing construction, and today's big accomplishment, I'm 1,000 miles into this. Some very undignified crying was not captured on video, but was done at that sign because, I don't know, it's exciting. I've hiked 1,000 miles, which is wild. First time crossing the Virginia-West Virginia border.
My favorite game.
Good morning. It's day 80, I believe, of my through hike, and I'm getting to Harper's Ferry today. I'm so excited. I'm also going to see a couple members of my family that I haven't seen in a while because they're either nearing out of town tonight to a shelter that I hope they realize there's a half-mile downhill walk and then uphill walk to get water. And yeah, I'm gonna get my iconic photo at the ATC's headquarters. I'm very excited about that. And I'm crashing with a family member at his room in the Quality Inn because, damn, this town's expensive. Just checked far out, because I didn't see the sign. I was like, I gotta be done with the roller coaster at this point. I literally just finished the roller coaster, so 14 miles of climbing. That was tough. But you know what? So am I, and so is everything else I've done on this trail. Southbounders do deserve a cool sign though. I'm gonna talk to PATC about that and like email them. And that is the final West Virginia border crossing. From here on out, I'm officially out of Virginia. Less than a mile to the ATC headquarters at this point. This last 3 miles into town is killing me. Mostly because I'm hungry and I kind of sort of skipped lunch today and had a granola bar instead. And also, I am just ready to be off my feet for a bit because I haven't really taken an easy day in a while. Good morning, it's day 80 something of my through hike. I spent the night in Harper's Ferry last night at the Quality Inn, and I met up with some of the Tramley again. Mando saying hi.
Hello.
Actually met up with quite a few of them, but many of them hiked out last night, and it was just too exciting, and I was too tired to film yesterday while they were all here. But I got resupply, which is not easy in Harper's Ferry. I got my photo taken at the ATC, and we are now off into Maryland. Oh.
There's a whole family up there. Yeah, and they got like, when you go up top, they got like the placards that like.
Good morning, it's day 82 of my through hike. I finally did the math check. I am currently leaving Pine Knob Shelter. I know you're thinking, wait, didn't you have a Pine Knob Shelter earlier? Yes, there's a lot of Pine Knob shelters. But crossed into Maryland yesterday, hiked with a wonderful section hiker for a while. Mando is still in his tent chilling. Apparently in my absence, the group has started favoring later starts, which yeah, I'm just not doing. I will get up early, get into camp early, and chill. But doing another 23 miles today, because if I do this, I catch up with the rest of the group, and then they'll get to cross the halfway point together. Hey Douglas, what are we doing?
We're swinging!
Penmar Park is great. Waiting. And we made it to the Mason-Dixon line, so we're in Pennsylvania. Woo! And we adopted good soup.
We got the good soup.
We got the good soup.
It's good soup. Good morning. It's day 83 of my through hike. I'm officially in Pennsylvania today, which it's exciting because it's another state, but I'm also just like, I'm from New Jersey. Get me out of here. Doing about 16 miles today with a quick stopover in Fayetteville so some of the crew can resupply. I don't actually need to resupply, but I might go into town anyway because there's a Dairy Queen. I want a s'mores blizzard. But if I don't, I might push a little further than where they're camping tonight. Just because my parents are coming tomorrow. And I want to get as far ahead as I can so I can get the maximum time with them that I can. So normally I don't think snakes are big enough. Hi, you're looking at me now. Normally I don't think snakes are big enough to show up on video, but this is a very large either rat snake or black racer. Hi, you're big, you're on trail. I'm waiting for the others. Good morning, it's day 84 of my through hike. I just left the Quarry Gap shelters, which are an incredibly nice pair of shelters, and about to hike 17.2 miles, heading to Pine Grove Furnace State Park, which will bring me over the official halfway mark. And I'm not going to do the half-gallon challenge just because I think I'm lactose intolerant now. But yeah, I'm getting something better than a half-gallon of ice cream. I'm getting to see my parents. I'm now past the road that someone commented on, like, hey, halfway point for this year is just past here. And it kind of hit me because my dad texted me about this. Bleh. My dad texted me about this earlier this week. He's like, hey, I'm going to see you on your half birthday. So, and it's kind of cool that I'm hitting halfway on my half birthday. Not that it's like a big deal, but like, I don't know, 23 and a half. Half of the Appalachian Trail. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And that is the halfway point for this year. I did it. So I'm in Pine Grove Furnace State Park. I'm actually skipping the half-gallon challenge because my parents came out with barbecue and food for me. And very importantly, the dog is here. He's breathing, I promise. He is breathing. Hi, I missed you.
A lady riding her bicycle in her bathing suit and her towel going that way, from that direction.
You're a good
So
dog.
it's gotta be some.
It's beautiful here. Kind of depressing that there's no camping allowed in this part of the park because I have seen so many adorable little, what would be perfect dispersed sites, but rules exist for a reason. In this case, it's to protect a fragile environment from overuse. So we'll suck it up and hike out of the state park. But as usual for goodbyes for me, there were many tears. Yeah. Even though I know it's not a goodbye, it's I'll see you later. Every time I say see you later to my dog, 'cause he's like 11 and a half, 12 at this point, it just gets a little bit more stressful because he's getting older. He's not doing as well as he used to. And he's a very good dog.